damaging. Just like the addiction to alcohol, just like the addiction to drugs, or just like the addiction to something bad and evil. Subhanallah, these addictions are terrible. My brothers and sisters, make sure that you seek the help of Allah. One of the primary things that we are taught is to improve the companionship we have. The company you have makes you or breaks you. If you're not going to improve in that company, it will drag you down right to the ground, and it will take you even further down until you have suffered such a great loss that it becomes difficult to find yourself again. When Allah asks you to be disciplined, and when Allah asks you to set yourself rules and regulations that are conforming to what Allah has set down, He does it for your own benefit. Subhanallah. So remember, Allah wants you to do better than you are doing. You must make sure you have better company. The people you have as friends need to be brilliant people. Don't have thieves as your friends. Don't have those who deceive, those who are vulgar, those who swear. Don't have those who abuse others, those who are criminals. Don't have them as your friends, my brothers and sisters. Whatever your friends are doing, if you consider them your friends, it is just a matter of time before you start engaging in that. And you know what? You may never come out of that, while they may one day come out of it. My brothers and sisters, this is a serious problem that we have. People become irresponsible. They stop thinking about the future. They don't realize sometimes when you're young, you fall into the wrong company. Get out of it as soon as you can. Get out of it as soon as you can. Sometimes shifting where you live might also be a good solution. Dear parents who have children who are struggling with addictions, remember, sometimes if you shift location completely and go into a totally different environment, perhaps you may help your child. And this is why we are taught in the Arabic language, al-jaru qabla ad-dar, which means when you're looking for a house, before the house, what is of greater importance is your neighbors. Who are your neighbors? What type of a neighborhood do you live in? Try to do better, or protect yourself as best as you can. Mix with the right people. Then, my brothers and sisters, some of these addictions happen to be online. People are addicted to games. Subhanallah. People are addicted to bad games sometimes. And when I say bad games, have you noticed how many of these games give you points when you break the law, when you harm people, when you kill people? Astaghfirullah. Now there are games that give you points when you rape people. There are games that give you points when you abuse others. What type of games are these? Can we not hold someone responsible? My brothers and sisters, I don't think it's going to be so easy to stop these games from being made, because someone somewhere has an agenda. You gain points for immoral behavior. You gain points for nudity. You gain points for pedophilia. Imagine, on games. Astaghfirullah. May Allah safeguard our children. May Allah safeguard us. This is happening on the globe. And you know what? Sometimes young children are exposed to this in a very dangerous and damaging way. So be careful, be responsible, communicate well with your family members, siblings, your children, your brothers and sisters, subhanallah, your parents. Communicate well, befriend them, spend a lot of time with your children. COVID-19 has given us an opportunity to spend time with our loved ones. My brothers, my sisters, remember, when you spend time with your loved ones, you talk to them, you eat with them, you pray with them, you've actually protected them, because they won't have all that time to do whatever is negative. And if you were to play a game, number one, don't get addicted. Number two, make sure the games you're playing are filled with high morals and values. Never score points by doing something immoral, sinful, unacceptable, or criminal, even if it is just a game. Islam prohibits it. Imagine, Islam prohibits even a game where you've got to kill people and get points. Islam prohibits even a game where you have to engage in criminal activity or break the law in order to earn points. Remember that. Even if the world allows it, you're a Muslim. You're cleaner than that. You're supposed to be filled with the highest level of morals and values. Don't allow yourself to be degraded by anonymous people who have created these platforms without, subhanallah, any morals or values. They've either intended to drop you and you're being dropped. They've intended to target you and you're allowing yourself to be targeted. And willfully, people pay to participate, subhanallah. Be careful, my brothers and sisters. These addictions are absolutely dangerous. Not just addictions, even a little of these immoral games is not acceptable in the eyes of Allah. Try to do that which is moral, which is upright. Those of you who are into IT and those who are perhaps creating games from amongst us, let's create the best of games. Why can't we gain points to do a good deed, to feed the poor, to reach out to those who are perhaps drowning?